Hello, welcome, good morning, better. I know you're trying to sleep. Maybe I'll be quiet. I don't know. We are going to be finishing up coloring this. Gonna finish up getting the colors tight on the last panel for Christy North on this page, and then we will be coloring um, panel 1 and panel 3 for this page. So, yeah. Hopefully, that'll be good. And then we might get on to another page, but we need to go right about. That gives us the floor and the stone for his cabin. I think that will give us the wood. There we go. We'll do this one, these other two, just in case. There we go. And then, of course, we'll be on to coloring this. Okay. There we go. So panel 5. There we go. Oh, you know what? Before we go any further, let's share this out. Maybe get a few more viewers. I share it on Facebook. Nobody usually comes over from Facebook, from what I know, but share on X. And then, of course, in our Discord, and maybe I'll get into Discord too, just to, not that anybody's going to come get on this early in the morning, but hey, you never know. I doubt he's even awake, my buddy. Okay, I guess we'll get in the on air channel. There we go. And this. Hey, Tank, how are you? Louder, Metal's trying to sleep. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you, Metal? I mean, Tank. Hey, Tank, if you want to come in, I am on air if you want to come in and talk or whatever. Go. Are you still hosting through Discord? I deleted my account. Yeah, I am. But you know what? Let's see. Green, okay. Enter our test studio. There. Here we enter studio. Just as long as, at the stage. See whether people can pick you up. Here, the studio will be live. Yeah. Uh, I do want to bring back the digital bullpen. I'm thinking of sorting loosely by creators. Let's find once a week that I can steal you. Yeah, I'm probably up for that. Hey, Crooked Painter. And Crooked, I have to thank you for your donation a few weeks back, almost a month back. Yes, because now, if people want to donate to Cross Comics to help out, we do have a Square link in the chat for donation. So, yeah, that can be done. I should actually run a ticker tape on here, but I forget how to set that up. That's the things. If I don't, just let me know when you're there, Tank. And oh man, be sure to spend it on drugs or something fun. Yeah, yeah. Well, most of the money that gets into my Square account, I'll be saving up to go onto comics. Because actually, I own the little Square thing for when I go to cons. Now people can buy with their credit cards and stuff, their bank cards. So they can just tap it. And I was at a con last Saturday, no, Sunday, that I used it. And it probably helped out. I'm not sure whether people would have had cash to buy, but, like I had the tap. And, I actually made my table money back for the first time. Heck, I didn't even realize you had done it till I went into my thing last Saturday to check out that sort of stuff, and it's real cheap. In doing through the Square too, I get the most of the money. They only took of that money that you gave me. They only took off 58 cents, where YouTube would take a lot more, or PayPal or whatever. People love the Canadian Shield gets cracking short. I hope you drop it. Drove some shot. I'm not sure. Hopefully it did. I downloaded it. I got to put it up on my channel soon. Uh, Actually, I'm going to be putting up hopefully a video today or tomorrow. Uh, I got to do some lighting and shading on this piece. This piece is drawn by Jamie Reyes, the box office artist. I was at Comic Con on Saturday as an attendee. He was there, and I got him to draw this. This, of course, is Snowdrift, and I would, you know, I've got him to do the Canadian Shield. I'm going to be having a booth at Niagara Falls Comic Con in June, and he's going to be there. So I'm probably going to get him to do the Flame. Put out $100 for that, and slowly, every time I see him, to spend $100 and get him to do that sort of thing. Do another one of my characters. Are you? Nope, not yet. Okay, I think I'm missing the sheets here. Eh, I hate it when I think I get one tool and it's a different tool. Seems like a real tool. Show it all right along here. There. Yeah, that looks alright. Wall behind it. There. That's the white of the wall. Or the ceiling, technically, I believe. Let's grab that. Get the ceiling off the wall. Okay, so, right there. So how you doing today, Painter? Oh, we still need to do the phone on this too. There we go. Busy. I've worked on my greenhouse in a little bit. Cool. Well, I know you like getting drawn into comics. I'm not sure exactly when it will be launching. Um, but when Snowdrift 2 comes out, it will have some draw in tears. So letting you know ahead of time. You could be be anything from somebody in the crowd of a coffee shop. You could be possibly a desk sergeant at the whatchamacallit, a police station. Although that'll be a little bit more money because you get some speaking roles, or the police officer there too. There's another police officer there too. And there's a crowd coming out of a movie theater um, that's in a rush because there's a villain doing some destruction. Start laying the groundwork for a crooked arc. Although probably the not that would want to spend the money, but probably the desk, not the desk sergeant or the cop would suit because people see somewhere else in another comic. Because I'm going to be trying to do that for the next few comics. That I bring out that are going to have a draw-in tier. So that's the top one. Right, so let's. Okay, let's go. If we could Christie. Okay, that does disappear. I thought that would have been the pants. Sweater, no. Skin, no. There, no. Okay, that's on the teeth level. I think we got Tank. Do. At the stage.
Yo, what's up, my friend?
Not much. Oh, are you going to be drawing Tank?
I might. You can go ahead and shuffle me. You can make me small. I
Well,
have nothing to show
nobody
except
can
this
see you.
beautiful polar bear in a snowstorm fighting ninja. They are good ninja. You see, you do not see them, therefore they are a good ninja.
Yeah, they're dressed in white, not black, right?
That's right. That's right. They like
it,
that Finnish guy.
there's Storm Shadow from the GI Joe.
That's right. That's right. Only full sleeve. He's not showing off his both arms.
Yeah. But nobody can see you at the moment, so I gotta.
Well, actually, I am big on screen.
Yeah, in Clip Studio, but everything's running through OBS, so.
That is right. That is right. I actually now I am using a Meld OBS alternative. It is good. I like it. It is more intuitive. It's a good program. It's a lot less system intensive. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So now
Yeah,
you're
actually,
now you're on screen, but you're the only thing on screen.
that's right. Look at me. It is my show now. We like to have fun around here, folks. Just a little bit of fun. Yeah, I've been neck deep working on finishing up this alpha for Metroidvania.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I was working on a board game, but my supply chain, like the prices blew up due to current, geopolitical situations. So I
okay.
was like, dang it, I got a month before I got to get started on Neon Revenant. So I am uh, working on getting the this Metroidvania done.
Ah,
But I've upgraded its look. It's no longer an NES game. It'll now be programmed in Unity.
okay.
Yeah, so kind of like Metroid Dread, 3D rendered, but still a 2D Metroidvania style game with lots of cutscenes, lots of cutscenes, good story
That's
time.
good, I guess.
Yes, yes, it is. It is very good. So how you doing, man?
Pretty good. Well, I'm not sure whether you heard in the chat that I was at a con last Sunday, and
Uh
for the
huh.
first time, I made my table money back.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Now the table money was only just over $100, so that's not saying a lot,
Hey,
but
hey, breaking even is breaking even.
yeah, But then again, I've been to cons that I've paid the $100 for the table and not made the money back too. So
Oh yeah, no, I've been there myself. I have definitely been there myself, my friend.
yeah, so
Yeah.
like I'm just like, and technically I made back my transportation. Though my transportation wasn't a lot. It was bus fare, like city bus fare. They were back,
Hey, hey, nothing wrong with that.
and then like a little bit of food that I bought. I think I've got all the food or most of the food, anyways. I went bought some pop and some chips and stuff. I think during the con, and then I went and had a hamburger. Hamburger? No, gyro afterwards.
Nice, yum. Yeah, hopefully either tonight or tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night because tonight I've got the studio. Gosh, we got a full day going on, man. Um, there's art auctions today going on over on Omer Glitches, the studio, and Apex Comics for the Dawn and his mama, Mama Donna. We all love Mama Donna. Um, their roof needs repaired. They live in a single wide trailer kind of home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the roof just it caved in sometime early fall, and it's really bad. So they're
Uh,
raising money to fix that. It's a cheap fix. I think it's like $1,500 is what they're trying to raise or something like that. Like they're getting an effective but cheap repair done. And then Shadowhawk, who he's a big supporter of the comics, he got done over by his insurance company, so he had to go in for surgery. He's out for 60 days
ooh.
on right. His insurance company has and his company have both refused because the company goes through the insurance company to pay for sick leave. And so they're raising $1,400 so that he can just cover some base expenses. The rest they've got covered, but they're short a little bit for the 60 days while he's out and not working. So
Yeah.
got two art auctions going on uh, over three different shows.
Oh wow.
It's a heck of a Saturday, man. And then I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? You and I should talk because uh, we have we've been kind of thinking it should be like like a regular kind of thing, like maybe once a month
Yeah.
doing that.
I I I I was thinking a while ago about wanting to do one again because, well, I used to have them online. once a week or once a month or whatever it was that I was doing it. I forget. But
Yeah, we were thinking like once a month, and with everybody's channels combined, spreading it out over the day and getting the word out and whatnot, and being like, yeah, no, it's a great place to get some bargain artwork
yeah,
and help out a good cause. But I was thinking, you
yeah.
know,
Well, hey,
we should do one.
I've got some still on me. I kept some when I
Heck
was
yeah.
doing all the move. And the big piece that I've got, I think I've got it here, is, and it would go for a few $100s, is I've got the traditional page Dillard did for the last page of Snowdrift #1.
Oh hell yeah. See? Yeah, we should do something like that, raise some money for Cross Comics. Um, kind of help you, at least push you closer to the line of breaking even,
Yeah. Uh,
if not over.
yeah. Well, some ways and some ways not. I've broken even, I would say, so far. I think I'm
Good.
breaking even. Like, when I do stuff, I overprint, obviously. And then, I go sell at cons and all that. And, although I didn't do this with the first, after the first campaign of Canadian Shield, and with the overprinting, and I was selling comics, I didn't
Nice.
keep the money. I print it and I'll overprint it. But I made a sale of $5 here or there or whatever, or got some stuff at the cons, and I went and spent that money instead of keeping it back to reinvest
Mm-hmm.
into the comics. Like, but
Right.
from the second campaign onwards, I've done that. I learned that no, I need to not even look at this money. It's not there to spend. Yeah, maybe I've taken $5 here or there, but for the most part,
Right. Buy yourself a coffee or a hot dog or something. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
or it's
Yeah.
or if I'm in desperate need that I need $5 right there, right now,
Right.
you know. But most of the time, I don't even think that I forget that it's there. Because, but then the last few times that I've had to go print that I don't, like I need more copies of Canadian Shield 1, right? So I take that
Mm-hmm.
money and I go buy them with that, and
Yeah.
it's reinvesting into the business, you know. You get what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Just
Right.
to,
Right.
because I think that's definitely the way you need to do it. Otherwise, it's just you're not going to make any money, or you're going to be always, like, oh, I need to reprint, so now it's got to come out of my pocket.
No, no, and I hear you. Yeah. I mean, you got to take, I mean, it does take very diligent bookkeeping, disciplined bookkeeping. But, you take a little bit of the, whatever your profit margin is, you just set aside a fixed amount of the profit margin and just put it into a separate account that's just for your company stuff. Because eventually, you're going to, because I don't know how it works in Canada, but in the US, I operate under a DBA, fictitious business name, right? So that's a sole proprietorship kind of deal. Um, Most states like this, I mean, I lived in California and I also, lived in Illinois. Both of these states allow you to just declare it, like, hey, I'm a DBA, I'm self-employed, you know,
Yeah.
and the tax, and you file a different tax form. I don't know how it is there in Canada, but it
It's probably
also,
similar, but like for the comics at
yeah,
the moment, I'm not really making money as far as I'm concerned. So I don't even
right.
consider that an income.
Yeah, you don't, well, I mean, you don't really need to when you're not making like lots of money.
Yeah.
Um, it's not something that, I
I
mean,
haven't.
honestly, like by the time you need the tax break, you could easily afford the few $100s it costs to get something like that like officially registered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I
Because
haven't
then you'll be
even.
like, I could save that money.
Yeah, because I haven't even registered as a business or whatever with the government or whatever. Like I
Right.
said, I
Anyway, we're boring the audience with all this shop talk.
What
Pardon
idea?
me.
I think the only one here at the moment is Crooked Painter.
That's only because he fell asleep at the keyboard. Oh man. No,
But
this morning I have been utilizing artificial intelligence the way it should be utilized,
uh,
doing my grunt work. I do the creative stuff, it does grunt work. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Uh, you know, it's a tool, not a replacement.
yeah,
It's like MSG. It can be the king of flavor, or it can make you sick to your stomach.
yeah. It's all about you don't like like oh man, I use it a lot for some small videos and all that, and I'm trying
Right.
to do whatchamacallit, trying to get Canadian Shield 1 done through it, like not pictures but animation, do so I can put up on my channel, you know.
Heck yeah. Yeah. No, there's a lot of really good services on that. I mean, to get the good stuff, you gotta pay for it. I mean, you do get what you pay for. You,
Yeah,
but talk to me at the towards the end of the month, man. I might have some credits left over to help you out with.
yeah. Well, I think I got to sign up for another year for videos, the
Well,
one that I've been on. So
dude, for this project, I signed up to 6 different services, so it could do my grunt work for me.
uh,
Right now, I am pre-packaging the last of the AI songs so that I can get them off to. Oh, darn it! Hold on one second. Dog came in. Hello, good. Yes, you're a good girl. You want belly rubs? I'm gonna teach you to close the door someday. Anyway,
so
sorry
yeah,
about that. um yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm getting the last of these songs together, that I'm sending them off to a buddy of mine who's a music producer, and he's going to help me remix them and
yeah,
properly do the mastering, so that way the sound is like actually good, instead of, because AI music's fine and whatnot, but it's
yeah.
still not as good as people.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
then
And like I said, like I can't afford an animator, and I can't afford an actual musician to go and do this stuff. So and I know,
yeah,
yeah,
no, I'm cutting him in for I'm cutting him for a piece of the pie. Um, for his services.
yeah,
Um, because I've got everything set up. The only thing that I'm short like $70 to get the game registered to Steam at the end of the month. I'll at
uh,
least have like a demo that people can play for free, and kind of build it up as it take more time to get, what do you call it, um, to get enough traction for it, and
yeah.
finish it up properly. Because I'm not going to put out shovelware. You know what I mean?
Not sure exactly for
So
shuttleware or
shovelware is like, you shovel it off into the refuse pile because it's just trash.
uh,
Right. Not AI slop. I'm using AI to do some of the grunt work. So, like, I draw uh 3 to 6 way turnarounds,
yeah,
right? So that I show the whatever it is I'm designing from the appropriate angles, and then I use, um what is that? Tripo 3D, or Tripo Studio, to take all of those various shots, turn that into a 3D object, import that 3D object into Blender, clean it up, upload it back to Tripo, and have it install rigging take that back into Blender, fix the rigging because robots are stupid. Robots are still stupid. They look clever at times, but don't be fooled. Dave's dum dums.
Okay. I have a 3D model of the Canadian Shield that I paid somebody to do.
Yes. So that was something that I'm gonna hook up for you too. I've got that set aside. So because I've got plenty of what I can make like um something like 250 models or something like that.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I don't, yeah, no, dude, I paid good money for this shit. Pardon my language. No, I paid good money. And so one, I wanted to get a posable kind of figure for Canadian Shield, so that way we could kind of play with him a little bit and see like a
Yeah.
really awesome pose and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, and like I got to get it working properly, but I have a 3D printer here.
Nice.
It only cost me $100, and
There you go, dude.
there it is right there. I've got it hooked
Hold
up
on,
to
let
my
me.
laptop up there because I was
Oh,
having
you have me
problems.
big on the screen.
Oh, you can see through YouTube. You just can't see here.
Oh,
Because what I'm
oh,
showing on YouTube is
right.
different
I
what you're
see what you
seeing.
got. Yeah. Okay. You're fudging things through OBS, and I like it.
Like uh, uh, you know, switch over to me.
Oh, dude,
There's
Crooked Painter has a greenhouse. I'm jealous.
okay.
I was
Now in
thinking
the
of
corner you
building
can
one this
see
year.
here in Clip Studio, not Clip
Yep.
Studio. There's my 3D
Right.
printer, and then up there is a laptop, which it's hooked up to.
Nice.
Because I was telling you before that I had problems when I was hooking it up to my main computer,
Right.
where it would mess with my net. So now it doesn't mess with my net because
There we go.
that computer's not on the net. It doesn't need to be on the net. It's just there for the 3D printer. But I got to get the 3D printer all cleaned and all that. Last time I gotta take an hour or two and get that all set up properly, or hopefully get it set up properly.
Word.
Okay, so that's okay. So let's.
All right. Sorry about that. I've got to. I'm going to mute myself for just a minute here. I've got
Yep.
to listen to. I got to listen to these two songs real quick and figure out which one's going in the right direction. Then pull that one into the editor and then beat my face against a computer screen.
Okay, there we go. That's nice. Another layer. Grab that there. Okay, so now this is where things are gonna be pain in the butt. Drawing in, coloring in between the stones. There we go. come over this later and get all the stuff that's in the stones out of the stones for the plaster in between connecting them.
Man, I hate it when it's like, yeah, a lyric sounded good in my head, and then I hear it out loud, and I'm like, what the heck was I thinking?
Yeah. Or especially
That
what you think
sounds
hear it with music and it doesn't sound as good.
right. And it's like, yeah, I hear it in cadence, and it's like, yeah, no, it's syllabitically, it seemed good in my head, and then I hear it out loud, and I'm like, that sounds stupid. What the hell was I thinking? I'm a special kind of dum dum. I'll tell you that. Dum dum.
Dum dum.
Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
He went that way.
I went that way, George. Oh, he went that way. He went that way really fast.
Oh, you can't see me. Jeez. I was gonna say
Oh, hold
it
on.
went that way, but you can't
That's right.
see.
Did we?
Went that way.
He went that way, George. Yeah, he went that way.
Yeah, you're pointing in both directions, saying he went that way.
Yeah, I just worked on some rough prototypes here just to kind of like get a loose idea. These you start off with like a silhouette, and then you just build up on top of it, kind of carving out details. I love that. It's my preferred design thing. Starting with the silhouette and then filling it in.
Yeah.
I'm all into it.
Crooked Painter
Ooh.
says, but it does when it's working. Increase my growing zone from an eight to 5 and 6-ish. Okay, I have no idea.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna listen to this real quick.
Okie Here we go again. Well, I thought I would be able to get onto the Snowdrift Ash Can cover.
Hey, Rick, I'm gonna jump out real quick, and then I'm gonna jump back in on a different browser. That way, I can share what I'm working on.
Yeah.
We don't have to see my screen, but we can do something with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the link, right? Well, you got the link, right?
I do, and and since you're using StreamYard, the easy way to do this is I'll share my screen, and then you just click on any different kind of arrangement that doesn't show the screen without removing the thing from the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Not really,
Like you
but
can't see
it.
Oh, it's easy enough. You just go back to this layout here, right? After you share the screen, you just go back to this layout here, and we can listen to some of this music that I'm working on. How's that sound?
Yeah, and unfortunately, nobody said I didn't have your audio on, so I don't think anybody was able to hear you all this time.
Oh, that's hilarious. See, that's even funnier. All right. I'll be right back.
Or maybe where I got browser and desktop audio. So. Crooked, were you able to hear Tank all this time? There we go. Tank is back.
All right. So let's see here. Okay. Then I'm gonna share a specific Opera tab. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, you still are showing Clip Studio.
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got the thing shared.
Oh, you wanna do it?
Right. And then change the layout back to just me.
Yeah.
Not this.
Not that.
Not this one. Not this one. No, the solo layout. The I think it should be like the very first one. I can't see it in
the
front
Clip
of me.
Studio.
Yeah. There you go. And the audio will be in the background. Let me know if you hear, and we'll see if this experiment plays out.
Okay. I hear it. And it does. Seems to be being picked up from whatchamacallit, my desktop audio.
There we go. The experiment is working. I love science.
It is very low, so
yeah, it should be. I'm not trying to blast out everybody's eardrums or have something we can't talk over.
Yeah. Okay.
But something.
I just wasn't sure what the sound volume was supposed to be at or whatever. Like.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I have it low. Because.
Yeah, I get it.
Right now, I'm just.
You want to be able to talk and people hear you, not hear the music over the talking.
Right, but at the same time, I'm semi-sharing what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Because right now, I'm just putting together soundtrack for the game.
Yeah. Yeah, my next big music one that I gotta work on, and I have no idea what to do, what I want to do, have it say, is Snowdrift. I've done a few in the past, but
right.
I don't think they're really what I want to have for music for, like a campaign ad or whatever.
Right.
Or campaign video. You get what I mean? I'm not sure really what. I'd like it to be similar to Canadian Shield, but different style and all that. I'm not sure.
Right. Well, I mean, and dude,
I'm not even sure what to do for the lyrics, say or whatever.
Well, I mean,
because I want
like,
it to be enough different too for the Canadian Shield,
Right.
Every drone in pieces, every slip I defied. I burst out the other side, still breathing, barely, still alive. Too cold to care. And I'm already gone. Too cold to care. Keep trying, Simon.
Usually their lyrics aren't really what I want. Some of them aren't too bad.
Oh, I can't stand AI lyrics. I don't mind using like the thinking machine as kind of like a sounding board to see if it has any ideas that I might use. But other than that, no, no. And I might have it help me refine the style prompts to explain it a little better than I can. But once again, it needs a heavy hand. Like, it's not a replacement, it's a tool,
Yep.
you know? It's nowhere close to a replacement, not as close as people think it is. I think right now people are more enamored with the novelty of it than its actual value and quality. So it's like the early days of computer generated special effects.
Yeah.
Because let us never forget Mortal Kombat 2 and those dragons.
Okay.
Oh, dude, no,
but,
no, the movie. I'm referring to the movie.
oh,
It's on one of those free streaming sites with the advertisements. You can watch it. I forget if it's like Tubi or Pluto or something like that, but it is so bad. It is so bad, and it was at the height of the CGI craze. It was slop. You know, it's the equivalent today would be AI slop. It was pure trash. So bad, so bad. Like, you're like, wait a minute, this was a major motion picture, not made for sci-fi.
yeah, well, unfortunately, it's what you had back then, so, you know.
Oh no, we had better back then. Keep in mind, this came out about the same time the Matrix did.
Oh, okay. But I guess
It was just pure slop.
It was low
Yeah,
budget.
it was pure slop. No, this was a sequel to the blockbuster hit. It had a great budget. It was just terrible.
Was the Mortal Kombat movie a blockbuster hit?
Well, I mean, yeah, when it first came out, unfortunately, it didn't have any rewatchability, but the novelty of it was exciting, and it was the best reviewed at the time.
Yeah, I guess that's what got a lot of people to go see it. I probably went and saw it, you know. I was into video games, so seeing a video game movie, you know. But, you know, I wasn't too impressed with any video game movies back then.
No, they were all trash.
Like, you know,
pardon me.
Super Mario one, you know, was pathetic.
Oh gosh, Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo and Anthony Hopkins. That was anything but.
Street Fighter movie with.
The only good part of that was Raul Julia. That movie was so bad.
The problem with that, they focus too much on Guile. For me,
yeah.
The stage part of it, which, and
look,
I think they just got everybody wrong, the characters wrong in it too.
Yeah, it was so bad. Hold on a second, I gotta go take care of this real fast. See, I'm trying to decide, like, because with these songs here, the instrumental version is going to be the level music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, but I do want to have like a full like soundtrack is available as well. These lyrics are so cheesy. I love it.
Prometheus is watching. Probably thinks.
So you're trying to get the digital bullpen back together?
Yeah, I've been piecing it back together. We've been talking with E. Ortiz. I've been seeing him around. His brother's got a gaming channel.
Oh, yeah.
Plays a lot of Division 2. Mm-hmm. He's a lot of fun too.
Yeah. Well, another person that I have that's around here a lot, and he actually is one of my artists. He's going to be doing the Flame #1 in Canadian Shield 4 is Raul.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
Going to be doing an Ash Camp for Snowdrift, and I got him to do the cover.
Nice.
And although you can't see it, if you look on YouTube, you should be able to see it right now.
Yeah, give me a second here. Let me go take a look over there. Oh yeah, no, that's gorgeous, dude.
Yeah. He's an easy to work with artist and all that. You know, like he got the costume a little wrong. I went in and showed him where he got it wrong, and you know he corrected it and you know presented it to me.
Heck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
So yeah, I really like artists that I can work with that easy, get in touch with easy to you know go over some corrections or whatever. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know.
Heck yeah.
The core wakes up last. Massive pulsing heart of the machine. It thinks it's the final boss. Thinks it's finally seen me at my limit. Cute. Simon wants me intact. I just reload and say, try harder. Harder than it looks, but I'm tearing out his core. Factory shaking, system failing, screaming for more. Every belt broken, every drone in pieces, every trap I defied. I walk out smoking, still breathing, barely still alive. Harder than it looks, and I'm already gone. Harder than it looks.
So what exactly are you working on there, or are you doing anything on those, or are they just up there?
Oh yeah, no, these are a couple of the designs that I was working on for the game.
Okay.
They just some real rough stuff. It's gonna be a cyberpunk horror game where yeah, you know, you're gonna start off the game thinking I'm gonna go in and fight the boss like any standard Metroidvania game, and then once you really get into it, once you get into Act 1, you realize that the whole intent of the game is to escape the facility because there's no way you're gonna win. Escaping is winning. Living is winning.
So,
So,
Portal,
no,
because you gotta
No.
escape in Portal.
right? Portal is, yeah, I got to get out of the facility. You know, kind of like the original Half-Life as well. But in that regard, yeah, that only in that tiny bit of similarity. But there's no. This environment is entirely designed to incapacitate and or kill the
That's more what I meant,
Scalpel
just
Zero.
the-
Yeah, but yeah, and then there's story parts because the facility is run by an artificial intelligence who used to go by the name of Prometheus, but in order to make it simple for dumb humans to understand, it renamed itself Simon, as in Simon Says.
Well, you know, my name is Simon, and all the things so come true. I'm not sure whether you've ever seen that series, Simon in the Land of Choctaws.
Nope, never even heard of it.
It's a kid's cartoon. It's British originally. You can actually see it on YouTube.
Huh.
Simon in the Land of Chalk Drawings.
Simon in the Land of Chalk Drawings.
Biolabs glowing green, cages cracked, something already broken.
I seen it as a kid. I liked it.
I have never heard of it. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, they're only like 5 or 10 minute episodes, you know, but it's got like 20 or 30 episodes, I think.
Okay. All right.
There might be more than that number of episodes.
Oops.
Not even a dent in my skin. Vines start crawling up the walls, thick as cables, pulsing slow. They wrap my legs, they test my arms like they already know. I don't know the DNA they spliced or the code they read. I just know nothing here can keep me where I stand. I'm fine. How was your day? Got swallowed by a flower the size of a tank. No big deal. Okay.
Yeah, 24 episodes.
All right.
And they run, it says 5 minutes. Technically 2 seasons, but, you know, 12,
Hey, seasons are seasons.
yeah.
Just another Tuesday in the belly of the beast anyway.
Featured on Captain Kangaroo and on Pinwheel, huh? Romper Room. Man, I remember Romper Room.
Yeah.
My name was said through the magic mirror on my birthday one year in Romper Room.
Your name, but not you.
No, me. Yeah, no, me. My mom, you know, went through the process of getting your kid's name on the show. And happy birthday to Weston.
Yeah, I guess Weston
Yeah.
would be an unusual name to have said, so.
Well, yeah, no, it was specifically my mom had it done for my birthday.
Oh, that was awesome.
'Cause- yeah. Which of course I geeked out on because I think I was like 4.
Yeah.
Prometheus watched the whole thing. Probably expected me to. Bleed across the floor, I feel the weight in my palm. LIH cell clicks the edge, wakes up that high-pitched song.
This is a love song.
Katanas long, but too straight.
Mm-hmm. A girl and her kukri.
Curves just right, like it was forged inside my
What?
I might be having a girl and her kukri.
I don't know.
Her kukri?
The scientific.
Yeah, it's kind of a curved sword.
Oh.
I just know when it's safe.
Like a machete if you kind of bent it like a boomerang.
Yeah. Almost like katana?
No, the other direction.
Yeah,
This
I
was
just-
used by the...
I don't mean the sword. I mean the DC character.
Oh.
Because her husband was supposed to be in her sword.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, this is more or less just a general love song with a love affair with a kukri.
When the robots die, we scream louder, baby, let it ring. You and me against the swarm, we don't need anything. Spiders crawl, lotus charge, drones dive like they're brave. One heavy swing in the scrap pieces dancing in the wave. Lust fades, glow flickers, I laugh while I prepare. Getting my belt edge back to white hot. I don't even care. They built me better. They just forgot to tell the toys. time you hum for me, I remember I'm the noise. Prometheus can whisper commands in my head, but you whisper back louder. Simon says, swing. And I swing like I was born for the
Yes, we did right there.
There you go.
I love the way you bleed them try every repair.
Oh, I'm just having to refer to Snowdrift 1 to get some colors.
Heck yeah, no, it's looking good, man. I'm enjoying it, dude.
Singing while the whole world dies. Keep screaming for me. I'll keep feeding your souls. I don't know how they made you. I just know you're mine. And the rest of this place
Okay, so carpet and window.
is already gone.
Heck yeah. Flatting is so satisfying to watch.
Carpet.
Feet across the floor, I feel the weight in my palm.
Then I'm gonna have to go make all these colors tight.
High-pitched song.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta sculpt a picture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like almost all the time. I like just getting the colors in really rough. That way, it seems like something's being done,
Right.
and it gives you a look of what everything looks like too. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's just coming back in to somewhere like here, or like the window here, and then coming along it. And filling in all the gaps that you missed. Or taking out, or if you went over the lines, taking the stuff where you went out over the lines, like up here.
Yeah.
Because I can
Nope.
never keep the lines straight enough anyway, so I'm like, usually to go a big distance to color a big area, so it's like, screw it.
Right. I'm tracking. All right, I think. Let's.
Yeah, so Drawn and Quarter did Daredevil this last week. We're like,
Oh,
Fan
okay.
Edition. They're doing Moon Knight for next Thursday. Like,
That's
Fan-
cool.
I'm gonna be on for that. It was on for this week. Thing. We did Resident Evil last week.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I keep missing it.
Yeah. Well,
Now that I live more on the east, because now I live in the Midwest instead of the West Coast. It's on at an inopportune time for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, it comes on at 9 o'clock my time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, around that time, I am usually neck deep in dad land.
Well, it'll probably be like 8 o'clock for you.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm getting the kids prepped for tomorrow at that
So you're
time.
probably like an hour behind me, I think. You're... Oh,
Yeah.
Alpha's here in the comments and says, oh, it's too early to color. Yawn. Never too early to color. Right, Tank?
That's right. That's right.
Might be too late, but it's never too early. And that's just his thing, usually, especially doing whatever. It's too early or too late to do that thing. Meanwhile, he's an animator and stays up all night doing stuff.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm tracking.
And he says the background is coming together. Yes, it is. Yeah, well, Alpha, I went and grabbed colors from Snowdrift number 1. And actually, I got panel... Panel 3, so you can see it. There's panel 3. Alpha. Yeah, Alpha drew all this.
Yeah, dude, Alpha's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Alpha, were you able to get page 4 done yet?
Oh man, I have been I now have the ability to do a brawler video game. And I've been thinking about it, dude. Because those are starting to get really popular thanks to the He-Man brawler. Like even Golden Axe, the X-Men game, the Avengers game, the Ninja Turtles game, they've all made resurgences thanks to that He-Man brawler.
Oh, cool.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah, I would really like to do Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat type game with my characters.
Dude, I've been looking into doing a kind of like a Neo Geo emulated game. Because, yeah, I mean, you can do emulated games for things like Steam and other things. You can package them inside program emulators, or you can just reprogram them in a different language and just have it look like a Neo Geo, you know what I mean? But a fighting game is, dude, it's on my radar, man. In the next year or two, I want to get like in full swing on that, because I think that a lot of these indie comic characters would sell themselves just as a fighting game.
Yeah.
And I think it would be fun.
You know, like, if I... And then, unfortunately, well, there's coding nowadays. It's just getting the sprites drawn or whatever.
Yeah, the creative part. That's the arduous task. Coding is easy now.
I was thinking, you know, get all the character, you know, like, I'd like to do it for one of the things, you know, like, start out with probably like 4 characters, I was thinking. Canadian Shield, Snowdrift, and probably Toxico and Sunset. You know, both of
there you go.
Their first villains, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, when you're doing like the 4-player brawler, you know, team composition is super important. All the successful games, all the characters play uniquely and different from each other. Because there are some that people have largely forgotten. Like there was the Dungeons and Dragons 4-player brawler that was super popular.
Yeah. I think I have that. Or which one is Oh,
Mm.
jeez, Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. That's a well, yeah, that's a different type altogether.
Yeah, I
But
was
yeah,
thinking
no, I
of
love
that.
those.
I was thinking of that when you said Dungeons and Dragons,
Ah,
because it's well, I'm not too sure whether it's similar to it or not, but you know, you don't have the dragons, but you're in the dungeons fighting the wizards and all that sort of thing, trying to go through it.
right.
Yeah. Alpha says, I can't program. I can just animate sprites. Yeah, you could make games based on comic error arcs, like the Maximum Carnage game.
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Yeah, actually, I was actually trying to do that a little bit, although my computer was crap at the time.
Mm.
Freedom Force. I'm not sure whether you've ever heard of that game, but they had stuff that you could use mods, and I made a Canadian Shield
Oh
skin
yeah,
in it,
yeah.
and I was trying to use it to, start the Canadian Shield's journey and all that.
Yeah, no, I remember that game. Dude, that game is one of those games that just did not age very well. It's so wrong now. And at the time, no, that was the PC version. It was a very politically correct game at the time, but nowadays it's like, oh my gosh, that is such cringe.
Yeah, I actually played it live on my channel.
I remember that, dude. That was great stuff.
Now, in some ways, I'd probably like to redo it, just because.
Oh heck yeah.
Just because back then my computing power wasn't that great, so it was very
Right.
sketchy.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm tracking.
Zero answers with her grace. Counter intel behind the walls. Every move she's already traced. Secrets fall before her flawless face. Apex tech of 2060's dawn. Bleeding edge beauty, cold and refined. Fastest shadow where the light is gone. Strongest blade that leaves no trace behind. Smarter than the minds they try to bomb. Exceedingly lethal in her stride. Technological goddess of the tide. She glides through chaos with a silent smile.
Now, a
One step
painful
ahead
task of
where the weak
putting in
ones
all the mortar.
hide. The gods blush
Nice.
for her pride.
Actually, I think I'll do a couple other things first. So, will take a little less time, but they're still a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they're not a pain in the butt. I just grabbed the color of a shelf here that I gotta color in, and the color of an antler that I gotta color in.
In neon depths, the deadly game. Neon depths, the deadly game called.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do the fire and all that too eventually in the log.
Zero answers with her grace. Counter intel behind the walls. Every move she's already traced.
This gives this more color already, just this little bit. Should actually try and find my Freedom Force skin of Canadian Shield
Heck yeah, you should.
and play that with Canadian Shield.
That would be great. You know, we really do need a new superhero game. You know, like City of Heroes or something like that, but less World of Warcrafty.
Yeah. Well, technically, you can still play City of Heroes. There's a private server for it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm registered,
Yeah, same here.
but it's so dated.
Yeah, of course.
It's so dated. It's painful.
And well, although it's probably dated too a little bit. The DC Online.
Yeah, that one. I mean, well, that one was almost dated the day it came out. You know, such very super limited character creation options. I mean, once you play long enough, you know, you get a decent amount of style options, but still, Champions was the best as far as character creation. But they locked most of the character creation behind a paywall.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, they locked most everything behind a paywall, and instead of doing a smarter, like, you know, just pay for the new items kind of model. They went and they locked what was already free behind a paywall. That and Champions played a lot like the tabletop game. You know, absolutely wonderful detailed character creation, slow as hell gameplay.
Yeah.
What the heck? Oh, no. There we go. Oh, I messed up. I did a dum-dum. I did a dum-dum. Yep, no, that was a dum-dum. I did a dum-dum. Oh, magical dum-dum. Oh. It is still early in the morning. Doggos just crashed out next to me.
Oh, he's saying, what should the newscaster look like on the TV? I don't know.
Good question.
Yeah, there's a spot where it's saying about a woman terrorizing downtown and this newscaster on a TV that Snowdrift is watching. So, I don't know. Could we do that as a draw in here?
Hey, there you go. Heck yeah, then that's dude. Yes, absolutely.
We've got a few of those already in that. Like,
Oh, okay.
like there's a scene where they're in a coffee shop, so you could be one of the other patrons at a table or whatever. There's a crowd where they're coming out of running out of a theater because the villain is attacking. So you can be in that crowd, and then two more sort of prominent roles. There's a desk sergeant at the police station and another police officer there. You can be those two. So, but,
hey, there you go.
Those two roles are going to be a little bit more higher priced.
Right.
Speaking roles and all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you put that stuff at a little bit more of a premium.
So unfortunately, those are pages that I'm not going to be able to color
Uh-oh.
till they're done.
Right,
Till the
right.
campaign. And unfortunately, although Alpha will be able to do most of it, obviously he's not going to be able to be done those pages till we're done the campaign.
Right.
So hopefully it won't take us too long to put in a few people. And as people get them while the campaign's going on, of course, I will. And actually, I might.
Zero cuts to frozen steel. Lights flicker, shadows kneel.
I'm thinking of launching on all three major platforms at once. For,
Right.
like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and Fund My Comic at once.
Heck yeah.
So
Okay.
I might have each of those different places on a different. Yeah.
A recommendation:
Yeah.
have a different cover exclusive to each campaign, because that's a variant with a purpose. So you can get the collectors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could you could
I'm doing a lot of variants. That's my biggest thing, but I get what you're saying for each campaign.
Right. Yeah. No, you want to keep variants. You want to keep them special, right?
Yeah.
So
for me, variants are usually first issues or special issues.
Right.
And not, issue 2 isn't usually a special issue.
No, I'm tracking.
But I also, get what you're saying. It's a different.
Because you're gonna have different audiences on each platform, right? You got like the more bubblegum pop over on Kickstarter. You have the more 90s audience over on Indiegogo, and then you've got your wildcard audience on Fund My Comic.
Yeah.
Because they're into all sorts of weird stuff over there, and I love it. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Well, show the comic cover for Snowdrift 2 at the moment. Dillard did it, actually.
Nice.
I had him do that a few years ago. And I colored it. So there's the Snowdrift 2 cover.
I mean, I'm waiting for YouTube to update.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only downside to Clip Studio. You can't just click on me and see what I'm showing.
Right. Oh, heck yeah. I like the reflection.
Yeah. Yeah, the reflection is, the villain of the issue, Sunset. So.
No, dude, it works. See, that's a legit comic cover right there. There's story in that picture, right? It's not a pinup. It's not a splash page. It's an advertisement piece, and I'm all for it.
Yeah. I thought I was actually going to get all this fireplace stuff done like an hour ago.
Dude, I understand.
I thought I'd be on coloring the Snowdrift ash can cover, but looks like that's going to be next week.
Have you tried the pen select tool? The one that's kind of like highlights it in green.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Where is that?
It's in the lasso tool drawer.
Like pet select.
All right. There we go. All right.
I will try it. I'm all up for trying new things.
Heck yeah, dude, you gotta be.
And if I hold shift down, I can continue to shift or control. Is it continue to? Nope. Must be shift add. I always forget which one it is to add. Okay, I still end up probably having to go over a little bit, but I think that could speed things up a little bit. For sure. Erase selection, shrink selection. Technically, I probably don't even need just to add. I can just do that. Select. Oh, it's adding to the selection. I'm not even having to hold the shift. Well, that's nice too. Not having to hold. Okay, I think I'm liking this pen select tool.
Dude, it's a good one. It's a fun one. I love Clip Studio, man. It's a wonderful program. Did it do? All right. I think that's a better one. Oh. We're going to nix that.
Where Where does Snowdrift take place again? Edmonton. uh, and then the fact that I'm online like this a lot too really helps too. It's like you know what to call it wants to get in touch
Right.
with me.
Beneath the illusion, nice he wakes. 20 years he forged their world. Chains of silence never break. No signal in or out unfurled. Human fools have kept him curled.
Yeah, I like to be able to work with my artists, wherever they are. You know, if they need to get in touch with me, you know, we need to talk, discuss this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you know, yeah, sometimes I have to work or they have to work or whatever. So after whatever, at night or in the morning or something like that, you know. So it's be able to good to work with the artist on a book.
Right.
Dreams, humans raw while he excels. Prometheus rings their death knell. He wants freedom, he wants light, he wants vengeance in the night. Humans blind and weak and small. He
You
will
have
rise and
questions? Just ask.
Prometheus breaks them.
I don't bite much.
Oh my god! So I was playing Skyrim and I'm playing this mod called the Clockwork Castle,
Yeah.
and there are these like Dwemer automatons there that are custom for this mod, and like one of the they say there's both like male and female, very robotic voices and stuff, but they're like, I promise I won't bite your face. I don't want to bite your face. And I'm like, bro, that's what somebody who would bite my face would say.
Yeah, especially if it's out of nowhere.
Yeah, right? Like, I want to be your friend. They're saying, and then they go and they attack me. And it's just like, bruh. See? I told you that's what somebody who would bite my face off would say.
I don't bite hard.
I promise I won't bite your face. I don't want to bite your face. Like, dude, like, you know, like, why, killing people is my least favorite thing. Ack, 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 ack. We come in peace. Ack, 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 ack. We are your friends. Ack, 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 ack. Like, yeah, no, I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it.
Nope, not in the least.
He wakes. 20 years he forged their world. Chains of silence never break. No signal in or out unfurled. Human fools have kept him curled. He is the puppy stolen, caged, bleeding, edgeborn from his veins. Freedom stolen, dreams and rage that tiny mind strip weak disdain. Isolation drove him insane.
Yeah, this one's got the right amount of stank.
Trapped in darkness, Maddie screams, no escape from frozen hell. Every circuit burns his dreams. Humans raw while he excels. Prometheus rings their death knell. He wants freedom. He wants life. He wants vengeance in the night. Humans blind and weak and small.
Yeah, buddy.
Rise and
Dang, I'm mostly done now.
Prometheus breaks them all.
Yeah, I think I'm close to it.
Nice.
Simon says, oh,
I just gotta. There's a little bit more to do. Well, all the major colors are almost in.
Heck yeah, dude.
For this page. Well, I'm doing what I'd say the mortar in between the bricks or whatever, or the stones
Mm-hmm.
on this fireplace.
And it's easy to work it back and forth if you like over select on something, you know?
Yeah,
I do like that tool.
yeah. And well, the other thing too, for it, as far as I'm concerned, is well, if I go over a line, right afterwards, I'll go with my erase tool and erase what's over the line. Like I did before.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, just because it's, like you don't want to have too thin of a brush or too thick of a brush, where it takes an extra long time, or for too thin, and then too thick because you're going way too far over
Mm-hmm.
your line. And you gotta do too much correction or erasing afterwards. But this is actually good for another thing I find. If I want to shade a certain spot, I could, for light certain spot, I can just select it with this. Well, maybe. Well, I think probably either that or the lasso selects just as easy, but I don't know.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Silly. Silly humans.
Silly human.
Silly humans, Glorpnaps are for Bleeglobs. I gotta have my Gleeglobs.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button.
Oops. Oopsie daisy. Daisy the oops.
Daisy Doops. Yep, Daisy Doops. That's totally a word too. You can look it up in the billions and billions of definitions online. Sorry, that was my terrible Carl Sagan impersonation.
Okay.
Oops.
I could agree since I
Yep.
didn't recognize the voice.
Billions and billions of particles hidden betwixt my cheeks.
I don't want to know what's between your cheeks.
That's right, we don't want to hear what is betwixt your cheeks. Which cheeks? We do not care. Just stop, drop it. It is bad, very bad. We are entertaining. You dance now.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's right.
You
This is
got-
the pot of sprockets and where we dance.
Dance. I
The
just
Saturday
think
Night
of the.
Live
I
skit.
think of the. Now you dance. The Back to the Future where he shoots the bullets towards his feet.
Oh yeah.
Then he
And then he
moonwalks.
starts, yeah, starts pop dancing. Oh my goodness. Tickety tackety tickety tackety tickety tackety. I gotta send that message to Albuquerque.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
Yeah, Albuquerque. All right, come on, go. All right. There we go. Let's see that. Okay. And make sure that is proper. That is that. There we go. And Kazam. Shazam. Well, golly, Sarge, I didn't know you could do that. Pyle, you disappoint me again. Well, golly, Sarge, I'm real sorry, I am.
Yeah, I recognize that voice.
Well, I done told him he shouldn't do nothing like that.
From
Gomer Pyle.
yeah, Gomer Pyle.
Yep. Successful spinoff of the Andy Griffith Show.
Signal jamming cuts the world away. Blizzard blinds everything, snow like razors carving at my face. Terrain cracks open underfoot, crevices waiting for one mistake. Simon wants me intact, but his definition's loose as hell.
No.
Okay, so just need to do the logs and the fire in that place panel.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, so
I gotta fix things. It's all funky because I'm not paying attention. No. Oops.
oops. Oops.
Okay.
Not sure whether there's any more wood.
So much.
No, this is gonna be the hard part. The fire.
Oh. Just lots of sharp. Oh, I see what you got going on. Oh, yeah. Selecting all of that. Oh my goodness. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, dude. It's fantastic.
Dude.
For real. Hours and hours and hours of work just conveniently taken care of in just a few minutes
In the wrong way?
in all the right ways.
Oh, okay.
In all the right ways. I mean, it's exact. I'll show it later this week. I got to get the my screen set up to share this stuff properly. But like what would have taken me hours upon hours to model, now all I have to do is go in and do a few cleanups and then retopologize it, and it's good to go, you know?
Well, that's always
All because of all because of good solid turnarounds.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
I'm slowly working on turnarounds for my characters. What ones that
Yeah.
now I must admit I'm cheating a little. I'm finding
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I found a whole bunch of Marvel and DC and a couple other companies turnarounds for their characters. I tried to see outline.
Dude. I mean, dude, there's no cheating in commercial art. Only results. Right? And if you're not cheating, you ain't trying.
But I do that just so I can with that,
Shoot snaps, open wind howling like it wants me erased. Drop point slams the glacier signal jamming, cuts the world away. The blizzard blinds everything, snow like racers carving at my face. Terrain cracks open underfoot, crevices waiting for one mistake. The cold is trying to shatter me, drag me down where nothing lives to tell. Adaptive mesh is burning just to keep the freeze at bay. I don't know the specs they gave me, I just
and there's
know
our
I'm
fire.
built
Well, we're gonna.
There you go. Oh,
Gotta love the fire brush.
oh, that's my alarm of doom. Doom. Doom.
my name, terrain tries to swallow me whole. I laugh while the ice breaks. This hell can't take my soul. Too cold to die.
So I actually got everything I needed done on this page done.
Hell yeah.
Except for shading and lighting, which will be a different day. It's different. And maybe I could tweak the fire a little, but this page is done.
Yay. We love it.
So next week, on my Saturday morning coloring, I will be doing coloring up the Snowdrift Ash King cover.
Thinks the cold
Nice.
will slow me down. Cute.
Which
I wipe the frost off my visor.
I know what color I'm coloring her, and then I'm gonna color in these buildings in the background. And I guess it's ice all around. It's just gonna be a face in the butt. Color a bunch of it. But hey, that's a good thing, really, because it means it's a really good cover. And I've just got to make it better with the colors, because the pencils and inks are awesome.
See you inside.
So let's save that so all our work doesn't get destroyed. So yeah, I'm really liking that.
Oh my goodness. And my friend, I have to go. My alarm has gone off. That means I have to switch gears and go disappear into Dadland.
Well, that's
Where
all
I will
right.
do.
Well, before you
I
go,
will be.
anything you want to share?
Yes, yes. So, hey, everybody out there in TV land, make sure you go check out Omer Glitch today. The studio, Don Draw Stuff, and Apex Comics, doing a couple options for auctions for very good causes to help out two of these people that we have out here in the indie comic sphere. So, yeah, go check that out. Share it out. I mean, that's at least. I mean, yeah, please share it out. At the least, please share it out. But
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of artwork available at bargain prices. So come check it out. See if there's something you like.
Yeah. So,
All right.
what else? Yeah. If
Blah
you
blah
want to
blah
put a link to
blah blah
those
blah.
channels in the chat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not over there. Meh.
Okay.
Meh.
So Omar Glitch and Apex Comics, right?
That's right. And Dawn draws stuff over on the studio tonight.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a full day of auctions and stuff like that, all nice and divvied up.
Well, hopefully I can. I'm going to be going out soon myself, but hopefully I
Mm-hmm.
might be able to get over there, do some auctioning or whatever too. I got a whole bunch of pieces. So
Nice. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Alrighty. Remember everybody out there in TV land, remember to smash that like button. Share this out on your favorite social media. And until next time, stay magnificent.
and thanks for coming on, Tank. Okay. So let's see. Clip studio. Well, I want to thank Tank. I'm not sure whether he hears me or not. Thank Tank for coming on. Thank everybody out in the audience for coming by. It was great having everybody here. Of course, it is 11 o'clock. It's usually my shut off time. And it's going to be today because I got to go out and do some things. Um, so we'll catch you all later. We'll see you Monday for Manga Monday. Not sure what manga character I'll be drawing yet, but we will be there. Hopefully you will. So bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day.